One thing you made me think about was you said, I think we were talking one day, you said hypergamy's bad. And I never thought about it like that because I kind of the way I thought about it was, I mean, yeah, you want a guy that's going to protect you, like, what, yeah, I mean, get the best you can get. But I didn't think about how that never ends. You're right.
It never ends. It never ends. Exactly. Yeah. We talked about this for 5 hours on dating, like 2 years ago. So like the thing is, there's always gonna be someone hotter. There's always gonna be someone richer. You know, like so if you keep that mentality going, like you'll never stay married. Like we've been totally lied to. Like dating is a scam. Like it's a total scam. It doesn't work. Like the only way people actually get married and stay together is if they settle. It's called settling down. Yeah. Like you will never have a spouse unless you settle down. Unless you settle and you continually settle. That's
what marriage is. Marriage is settling.
But we're told constantly. Yeah, we're told constantly that you're not supposed to do that. That's evil. Like you should never settle. If you never settle, you'll be single for life.
Right. Because there's always someone better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The crazy thing is too is like you don't really get to pick like who you marry. Mm-hmm. Like you only get to pick from those people that like you back. Right. And it's never going to be that person you're being hypergamous towards.
Well, and you don't even know what that person's actually like. Because I think women like the idea. Like, I was even thinking about, I did a stream recently about, like, rich men, how women want. And I'm like, do you guys really know what that comes with? I mean, I don't know. Most women, like, we have an attention need, you know? And I'm like, you realize rich men work, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Like, 80, you know. They're not going to have time. Like, I saw this video that this one was talking about marrying an investment banker. Yeah. And she's like, you want to go overseas? Where will you be? Alone. You're going to date dinner.
Trust fund, finance. I was like, wow, this is not even parody. Like, this girl's being serious. I was like, this would be parody back in my day. This is crazy.
I know. And I'm like, because my dad worked, and he doesn't, like, now I get to see him a lot more, but I'm like, you realize he would go for like 2 weeks at a time. Can you be loyal, not talk to other men in that time? Most women, I think, have attention.
Definitely not, especially with social media.
Yeah.
For the last 64 years, like, so if the guy is making more money like the woman wants, then he's never home. They're not spending time. then they it's so true. Then they divorce him and leave him because he's not spending enough time with them.
Then they go get a broke guy.
But then exactly. But then the next guy they go get is the guy that is spending all the time with them. That's the guy that they cheated on their rich husband with, and he's spending all the time with them. But then they go ahead and cheat and leave him towards him because he's not making enough money. He's not spending more of his time at work. So that means they never get a husband. So this is why women shouldn't be like they're not logical. They're not logical at all. It's just okay, so you tell me if women are men, adults, or if they're children. Like this is a women's mentality right here. Gimme. I want this. I want that. I want that at a grocery store. I want that. I want that. You know, so are women adults like men, or are they children? You know. So
the thing about hypergamy is just like Joel said, it's constantly want more and more, and that's why arranged marriages was like the key, because
that's why it's a signal of matriarchy, because that means women are in control of who they're dating and they have the leverage when they are hypergamous, right?
Yeah.
You say? Yeah.
Some conservatives want to like dilute arranged marriages, and they're like, oh, I'll give her 5 guys to choose from. Mm-hmm. She's just gonna pick the hottest guy from those 5 guys. She's not picking based on good things, like if he seems loyal, smart, diligent, honest. She's not gonna pick based on those qualities. The father knows how to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so they don't know how to pick. They just are constantly like thinking, and it's a hive mind thing. They want whoever the other girls want. So hypergamy is actually like a flaw. Just like promiscuity is for men, like Joel says, you know. That's why they arranged the marriage at the young age before the guy became anything. Because this is who the guy is at his core. You're not marrying him for what he has. You're not marrying him sure, potential. I think fathers would probably look for that, you know. But basically a good guy, a stand-up good guy. And women want the bad guy. So, you know, even their hypergamy scale is off. They don't even know what a good.
And then they get the bad guy to settle down, and they don't want him anymore.
And Lauren Chit says she doesn't have a problem with hypergamy. I was like, red flag, hello.
Oh my God. Of course she doesn't. Yeah. So if men were to apply hypergamy, this is what it would look like. So a guy gets married to a girl, and then as she gets older, and then now she's ugly, fat. Maybe she doesn't cook very well. Maybe she's a bitch. She's not obeying you. Then the guy's perfectly fine to divorce her and marry like a younger woman. Or just the ugly and fat part. If she gets ugly and fat, okay, no, I'm gonna divorce her. I'm gonna go get a younger wife that's prettier. So if everyone's doing hypergamy, nobody stays married. And women would absolutely hate it. They would lose their shit if hypergamy was applied. If the guy was applying hypergamy to them, the other way. Like they expect loyalty, like no matter what.